Top Gun Show. This is the Top Gun Show. The Top Gun Show. With Steve Farmer. Welcome to the Top Gun Show. This is the Top Gun Show. The Top Gun Show with Steve Farmer.
Welcome back to the Top Gun Show, where I bring you the top providers and the top professionals in the industry. However, I'm changing around a little bit. I got my friend Ed Moses back on the show today, who is a gold and silver medalist in the Sydney Olympics from 2000 for swimming. If you haven't seen the episode, it's a great episode. It's about 30 minutes. Check it out on YouTube. His journey and everything was just amazing story of how he got to where he was going to be. And he brought his gold medal last time and the silver medal last time. So I got to touch it and feel it. I was going to ask you, is that a solid gold?
No.
It's plated?
Yeah, it's plated. If it was solid gold, it'd be very malleable. You'd bend it in half and when I bit into it, there'd be teeth marks in it.
Seriously?
Yeah, still.
24 karat does that?
Yeah. So it's like a pewter dipped in gold, but
okay.
I mean, it's more about what it is than the gold. So I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, I thought they were solid gold.
No.
I mean, I'd still want one.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah. But hey, I wanted to have you back on the show because we kind of ran out of time on the last filming. I wanted to talk about Gold Medal Pools, your business. You do high-end custom pools throughout the state of Arizona, really. I know there's certain areas of Arizona that you have more of your business. We can talk about that. But Ed's been doing Gold Medal Pools, like 20 years?
Yep.
20 years. Got over 300 projects that you've done.
Yep.
And 100% client satisfaction.
Yeah, always.
Nobody's ever unhappy.
Never.
Yeah.
In construction, nobody gets upset.
Yeah. And I found out that you have, you do more than pools. You do custom design for backyards, fully customized sport and entertainment centers and backyards, basketball courts, putting greens, pickleball courts and stuff like that. And I even saw you have one of those, what are those pools? The lazy rivers. Lazy rivers. Yeah. I want a lazy river.
My favorite for sure.
I want a lazy river.
Yeah, we all.
Gosh. And the range of price, I think you've done pools for, up to $100,000, up to millions of dollars.
Sure. Yeah.
And before we went on the air, you were telling me about a couple of jobs you did, houses that just sold for $22 million.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
because of your pool.
Of course. It's always because of the backyard.
Yeah, it was a fixer-upper.
It's not the house.
The pool.
Sure. I mean, the high-end luxury market in Paradise Valley right now is booming. Yeah. Booming. A lot of, cash buyers, a lot of transplants from California.
Yeah.
That, bang for your buck. What you got in California. Now you can come out here and get 2 acres, like a 10-10, $10 million, a huge backyard. So it's just totally different than what they're used to in California. So we're just trying to adapt to the markets that people want now. And a lot of that is outside the home. People are having kids that they want to, especially in Arizona, want to be in the pool, want to be active.
Yeah.
They want to entertain for summer kitchens, sports, like you said. Pickleball is a hot item right now with basketball hoops, but just kind of follow the markets and see what people want and be able to handle all those, requests.
Yeah. Now, do you have competitors? I mean, I know there's other people that build pools, but like you do such high quality work. I mean, I'm not in the market for it, so I don't know, but I don't know too many builders that do what you do.
So, I'm going to reference this just like in my swimming days. So, I only focus on myself. I think I deliver a good product, at a great price, and make the experience enjoyable for you and your family. In construction, honestly, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can only build a pool so many ways, right? There's not that many, crazy ways to build a pool. But ultimately, you want great features. You want the project to go fast. You don't want any surprises, and you want to communicate really well with your client. And that's what I think sets us apart. Those are all the elements that go into it, but you want to work with who you want to work with.
Yeah.
So that's what we try and focus on all the time.
And it's a lot of pressure, gold medal pools, the name gold medal, because, the whole thing about a gold medal, nobody's better than the gold medal.
Well,
so nobody can do.
I do have a silver medal, but silver medal pools doesn't really ring.
We'll give you the second best pool.
Doesn't ring so well. So, of course. But truthfully, that's a standard that I try and set in anything I do. I went back to business school. I wanted to be the smartest there. When I swam, obviously I wanted to be the fastest. Now building pools, I want to build the best pools. It's just a mentality. But yeah, I'm not scared of, the pressure and the charisma expectations that come with saying you're the best.
Yeah. And I think the way you live, I mean, I've only known you, a year or whatever from working out and getting to know you and stuff like that at the gym at the Hive. But I see the way you work out, and I've gotten to know you of how you drive yourself. And it's the same guy that went after, in Sydney, the gold medal, you got the silver medal and the one swim. And if that's just a work ethic that you have. I mean, you can't win a gold medal or a silver medal by, it's time to get out of bed. I think I'm going to do something today, So I would imagine you apply that same work ethic in everything you do.
For sure. It's just attention to details. It's really focused. I love discipline. I love schedule. All those things that when you wake up to the day, I know what I'm doing already that day. Sure, there's going to be, variability, but I don't wake up and then try and set the plan of what's going to happen. When I go to bed the night before, I know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish the next day. And that was no different than when I was swimming.
Yeah.
You need to have a pattern and you need to have discipline. And starting each day like that, I think is super important in anything you do.
Tell me about the sales process. I mean, what's it like? You'll get a phone call. Somebody goes to your website. You'll get a phone call and go, hey, I just bought this, I don't know, $10 million home, $5 million home. And I like your work. I've gone to your website and I've seen some of your stuff.
Yeah.
Do most of the buyers have an idea in mind? Do they bring you a napkin and go, this is what I want? Or how do you get the ideas to do the lazy pool?
Well, okay, so once you get the phone call, that's just an interest, right? Like you need a pool or I need my pool redone. Until you're literally standing there on property, right? Face to face with the client. They might think what they want or, know that they've seen some things in the past, but once you're standing there, you start describing their property, options that could happen. That's when it really starts to open them up. So long story short, to answer your question, right there, right when you meet them, on property, on site, you see what they're working with. You see their face when it lights up when you talk about certain features. But on the other end, you have to be budget conscious also, right? So I'm going to show you things you can do. It's no different than if you went to a car dealership. You know what I mean? I'm not going to walk you in front of the Lamborghinis when I know your budget is for, let's say, a 4-door sedan. So you have to. I get it. Well, everybody obviously wants to maximize their dollars and get the most out of their backyard. So those are things that really come into play. You have to be budget conscious, right? But you also want to inspire and show some creative ideas to them that they haven't seen before. And then you put those two together and then you come up with a timeline and a budget. And, at that point on, then you just work the plan. Yeah.
It seems like this is a great market too, like Arizona with the heat and not even just the heat, the summer, but like all through the year. Like I've never had a pool before. And the house that Jesse and I are in now in Old Town in Scottsdale, we got a pool. And I love the pool.
Yeah, no doubt.
I love taking my 3-year-old out there into the pool. And I mean, some nights I just go out after everybody's in bed. I turn the light on in the pool and I just sit there and look at it.
I'm 100% with you. The house that I'm in right now, we have a pool. And, unless you're heating or cooling all year round, it is usable, let's say, all year round. But there's 3 months where it's way too cold, right? December, January, February. However, like you just said, those months I like to just sit outside, like in the evenings or even during the day. It's just being around water. There's something about it, right? Water soothing. Features, like a small waterfall, the flow of the water. Like I love that. I work from home, obviously, so I love to do projects at home in front of the pool. When I go into the office, then you handle the business side of things. But like you just said, you want to be around water. You want to be around a pool. And obviously a state like Arizona, you just have to have a pool. If you're in a single family home, you have to have a pool.
And you can enjoy it, like I said, you can enjoy it the whole year, even if you could have solar to heat it during those months. Or get a heater and heat it. And I guess
Are you my salesman now, or?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, this is just the market. It's the market.
It is the market.
I mean, like in California, you don't even want to go out and swim 4 months of the year. It's raining, it's cold. Here, all year round. I mean, you can just have a cocktail and be in front of your pool and see waterfall or. The lazy river thing. I mean, I want to tell me who has a lazy river.
The lazy river is, I want to go to their house too. The lazy river is super high end, large scale, right? But let's take the other direction of it. The other day we built something that we call a spool. So that's a pool and a spa. You combine those, you get a spool. It was a 12 by 14 and it was about 5.5 deep in the middle and it gradually came to 3 feet. But it was something that was a smaller townhouse. But like you said, you can use it all year round now because you can have a heater and chiller on it. So when it's cool in the winter, you just go and turn the heater on. That thing will be ready to go in 10 minutes. Or you just let it rip in the summertime and it's, nice and cool for you.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
Anything like that, like you said, is usable all year round. We could do so many different things for the customer. Obviously that wasn't a family, that was an individual, but the bigger you go up, we're going lazy rivers, waterfalls, heated rigs, saunas.
That's a spool?
That's a spool.
Because you don't want to call it a pupa.
Yeah.
A pool spa.
No, let's not do that. Let's not call it a pupa.
Okay.
That's
spool.
A spool.
Okay, got it. And it's pretty much up to the imagination. Like you probably go to home shows all over the country and see ideas and constantly reading and feeding yourself with new ideas of design.
Honestly, if you just go on Instagram and start looking around, there's other pool companies like we discussed before that were around way before me that build lagoons, rock features, grottos that are in Florida with full screen cages. So those are good ways to get inspiration. There's tons of stuff out there. 10, 15 years ago it'd be hard, but now, the world is yours.
Right.
You can find anything, but, what you want it done is to execute it and work with a good team.
Yeah, the Top Gun show is seen by millions and millions of people.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
And so, Elon Musk, I know, watches the show. He's a big fan of the show. There's a lot of celebrities that watch the show.
Great. Yeah, if you could give me a couple intros, that would be nice.
Arizona, listen up. Actually, if any state, you want this guy, he could get a license to build you a pool in your home state.
Absolutely.
Right? But we'll talk about this show being Arizona.
Yeah. Steve wants to travel. That's why he's doing this. He wants to go with me.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, lazy river, man. I think that'd be so much fun.
For now, if you just get in your bathtub and you just turn the water up, bro. Paddle a little bit.
Put the hair dryer in. Blow.
Don't put the hair dryer in.
Blow the water.
Don't put the hair dryer in. Don't say I told you that.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want information, how do you want to be engaged with people?
Honestly, just go to the website.
Go to the website.
The information's on there. You can email us, interest or, call the number on there.
Gold Medal Pools AZ.
Yeah, goldmedalpoolsaz.com. There's other, works that we have on there. There's a video of us working with a client. Yeah. There's a post interview so that you're not, confused about the process. Because that's mostly it. Like, what next? Even though I want the pool and we're going to work together, you don't want any surprises. So it lays out the process A to Z from the time we meet to the time your kids are cannonballing in the water.
And if you spend the kind of money that people spend in Arizona for a beautiful home and you got some lackluster pool, you're missing out on the experience of your home. Like, this isn't just like, a little recreational time. This is like part of your entire relaxation of being here in this beautiful state.
Yeah, like the salesman and Steve just said. It's stress relief. It's resale value. It's bonding with the family. There's just so many elements, proven elements that, the outdoor area, particularly the pool and kitchen and entertainment areas, provide so much value.
It's like going golfing without a putter or a driver. It's like,
doesn't make
why
sense.
Even here if you don't have a gold medal pool?
That
makes no sense.
That's good.
Makes no sense. Sell your home and get out so somebody can come in and do it right.
That's funny.
Well, Ed, hey, I appreciate you being on the show again, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Reach out to Ed. Go to goldmedalpoolsaz.com. Look at these beautiful pictures, and he'll give you something wonderful, man. Thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.